Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Days of Disc Golf. Today I'm doing the review of the Ledgestone Discraft box. I'm going to be throwing everything twice, two forehands, two backhands, except the Luna, because I really don't throw putters, but everything else we're going to throw. If you watch my video, you will know I got a Luna Battle mystery box inside of it, but I'm not going to throw those either, left those at home. But we'll see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 discs. So 7 of them I'll be throwing. I think I might have 2 putters in there. If I have 2 putters, I won't be throwing that one. But you guys ready? Let's go. All right, we have, I think 7 discs. I think 6 of them I'm probably going to throw. We're starting off with the Captain's Raptor, the Z Flex plastic. It's got a little bit of a bubble top on it, so we'll see. And first it will be backhanded. So these higher speed, more overstable discs are not going to be good for me. I'll be lucky to get 100 feet out of them, but hey, we're going to do our best, right? That's all we can do. All right, starting off. But honestly, I really like the look of that. It looks awesome. All right. And a lot of this is going to be for our noodle arm inclined people. Here we go. I mean, I think that might have gone like 150. So for me, that was a bomb. Next, I almost didn't want to throw this one because I love the looks of it. It is a Raptor, not a Captain's Raptor. So I don't know if these are more overstable. I feel like it's more overstable. It really looks more overstable, but we'll see. Honestly, I think they're almost right on top of each other. Next is the Athena 173, 174, the Prez edition. See what we can do. Yep. Basically the same thing. Stalker. This is one that my friend Jason, he throws a Stalker a lot. So 170, 175, 176. So that's really heavy for me. So it's basically going to, just drop out of the sky. Oh, I pulled that one a lot. Yeah, I tried to throw that one a little harder, so I pulled it a lot. 167, 169 trimmer. This one's understable, so we might be able to do a little something with this. 6 speed, 5 glide, -4.1. Should be pretty good for me. There we go. Yeah, that one was really good for me. And we're going right to the opposite. I really love the look of this disc. This X Zone, really love the look of that. 173, 174. I love the feel of it. This is one, again, a very specific shot for me. Go like 75 feet and just drop to the left. Yep. It probably went like 120. And last, I also have this Luna, but I'm just putting with those, so I'm not even going to throw that one. The Discraft Ringer, again, pretty sure this will be very overstable as well. So let's see. I love the feel of this plastic though. That one actually came out a smidge early, but dead straight. So there we go. All right, they basically did what I expected, but we're gonna throw them backhand one more time and then a couple forehands and give them a good solid review. Cap wrap. I mean, if I could really throw an Annie, have it flex out, I wish I could. I haven't quite gotten there yet with my backhand. Yep. I mean, that's just what that disc is going to do for me. It's just going to go out there and just dump. Going with the Raptor. Ah, well, that one I didn't throw far enough out to the right like I wanted. The Athena, which I think on my forehand, I think this is going to be the disc. Yeah, still just so overstable for me just because I have no arm speed. The Zone, which again, this is definitely the best looking disc I got here. I mean, the sad thing is that got almost as far as the Raptors and stuff. So, and then the Ringer, this one, it's so deep that it might just catch on my hands and just yank it right into the woods. I don't like throwing deep rim discs. I will say it's pretty straight, but I just never know when it's going to release out of my hand. And last, trimmer, just see if I can get this down there. I like the stamp on there. Here we go. I actually did give that a little bit of ante. And again, it's going the furthest, which I expect with just being understable, you know, just be able to like glide for me. So there we go. All right, now we're gonna start with two forehands, excuse me. We're starting off this time, well, let's try to go close to that same order. Go with the Captain's Raptor. I don't like the rim, it's really sharp almost down there at the bottom. Wow. All right. Just as I thought, I'm going to have to put ante on these. The Ledgestone Raptor. Yep, definitely going to have to put ante on that. My Prez Athena, I feel like this, like I say, I think this is going to be the one. If I get it in the air. If I get it in the air. The trimmer, I think it's really good backhand disc for me, but not a forehand disc for me. Let's see. Okay, I'm throwing everything straight down right now. Doggone it. Zone is going to be terrible for me. This is going to be garbage for me. It's just, the last two are just so deep, I just can't throw forehands with them. Yeah. I mean, it got good distance and everything, but I'm never going to be consistent with something so deep like the Ringer. It's just not good for me. Yeah, yeah, those are not good for me, but that's all right. All right, one more try with these, going with the cap wrap, and I'm going to try to give it a lot of ante and just let it flex out. Yep. Much better when it flexes out, but that still came out really, really hard. All right, going with the Raptor. Yeah, and try to throw basically the exact same shot. Yep. I didn't give it quite enough, but still I gave it a lot of ante and it still just comes right out hard. Stalker, basically I'm gonna try basically the same shot that I just threw the last two. Oh, okay. That was pathetic. that just hung onto my finger. Again, the thick rim just kind of sticks on my finger. Next with the Fresnel, the Athena. This one I'm gonna basically just try to throw flat, and let's see. Okay, I did not throw that flat at all. Going with the trimmer, which again, this might find its way into my bag as a backhand disc, but not a forehand disc. Let's see. Oh yeah. Huh. I almost look at that throw and think, if I put hyzer on that, it might come over to be a really good roller. Wow. Zone. Again, thick rim. I'm not gonna be consistent with it, but we'll see. I gave it that Annie, and it basically stayed just perfectly straight most of the way through. And the ringer, it is so deep for my hand. I just want to try to keep it flat, I think. Well, no. Yeah, it's just so deep, I can't do anything with that. Excuse me, I can't do anything with that on my forehand, but that's all right. All right, I walked over there and I picked it up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this stalker one more try. That was just a terrible throw. So let's see. I'm probably gonna try to throw it kind of flat, maybe just a tiny bit of Annie, and almost aim a little bit to the left. And let's see. Yep, just like that. That's what I meant to do with the last shot. All right, so now go pick them up. Let's see. All right, let's talk about my results. Again, remember, take into account that I'm in fact a noodle arm. So if you can throw like Paul McBeth, Anthony Barella, yeah, this review is not going to help you. If you're a kind of a noodle arm, this can help you. Captain Drap, as predicted, way too overstable for me. When I throw this, I'm just like, I need to, definitely forehand, I definitely can't throw it backhand. Got to get really big angle on it and let it flex, and it's still flexed so much. So for me, a little much for me. Raptor, same thing. I don't know if the numbers are the same. They'll be down below, so so we'll know. But again, this one, too much for me as well. All right, Stalker. Stalker for me is something I can use. Again, I have to put it on that Annie, but I don't have to feel like I'm throwing a baseball pitch and going way up here. I can just give it a little bit of that Annie, and it goes out. It for me, it kind of stood up and just came out. Again, backhand, too much for me. Forehand, not bad at all. To be honest, I thought this was going to be way too overstable for me, but giving it that little bit of Annie and really snapping my wrist through it, it came out, flexed up just to flat, and then dropped out at the end. That was not bad. That was very surprising to me. Next, Athena. I'll say it, I didn't throw this well either time. Forehand, backhand again. These first few discs, just ignore backhands altogether for someone like me. But I know this is a disc I can throw. I just didn't throw it well either time, but that's all right. It may show back up in the bag at some point. This is kind of interesting. Prez 24, a putt above the rest, but it's a driver. Next, Trimmer. Trimmer, a really good backhand disc for me. I think I threw it both times right around 170 to 180, and for me that's a long ways. And I know for most people that you can throw putters that far, probably further. for me, that was really good. I expected I could throw it backhanded. I didn't expect how far I could throw it backhanded. Now, I might actually try this a few more times and see if I can make this almost like a forehand roller. I had a disc in another box that I thought could be a forehand roller. It cut way too much. And I feel like maybe it could be a forehand roller. I don't know. But anyway, good backhand disc for me. Next, the zone. For backhands, for me, it's that specific shot, hole 15 at Peaks View. Throw it to the right of these two trees. Let it crash into the basket. Somehow I threw it really well both times forehanded. It was like 180 both times forehanded. Usually a disc like this will get on my finger and stay and just flip up and then just go straight to the left because it's so deep. I don't know how I released it well both times. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Neither of these discs should I be able to throw in a forehand at all. This one I couldn't. But somehow I threw it pretty well both times forehand. Backhand, I know it's going to go out, dump to the left on me, but it worked well forehanded. It shouldn't. It should not work well forehanded for me. Next, the ringer. Yeah, I will say, it basically, you throw it and it just stays on the line. I assume it's like a berg where you throw it out there and it just stays. It doesn't have that big lip, yeah, like the GTs do, but that ringer it just, you know, and then right, maybe at the very end when it really was about to end, it will come out a little bit, but you know, this is not a bad upshot disc at all. If you have a tonal shot that's not real long, this is something you can throw, I think. I didn't think this was going to work for me on any level. And again, backhand, tonal, but again, the one issue that I know I would have is the depth. And that's going to catch a finger, you know, grip lock. And that's it. I was looking at this, it was like, that's not one of them. But anyway, it is DGA, my sale. But that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think about them. 25 days of disc golf. We are rapidly coming to the end, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have an incredible day.